So we're in Grandes Maestros, Great Masters of Iberoamerican Folk Art. We are standing in the introductory room right now, which has a beautiful map of Iberoamérica, which includes 22 countries, mostly from Latin America. In this room, we get to see where those regions are, and we also see just one example of some of the amazing work you're gonna see inside. And behind me, you can take a look. There's some beautiful jaguars on display, which are crafted by one of the artisans that are featured in the show. All the artists in the show are contemporary artists who do this type of work for a living. And the show is separated into 5 different categories: clay, wood, natural fibers, textiles, and then this beautiful various category that includes silver and wax and paper and other mediums too. So we can go check those out. So we're standing right now in the clay room. It's the largest room in all of the exhibit, and that's because you can find clay everywhere. Now there are different types of clay and people work with them differently, and you see examples of all of that here in this exhibit. And what's really beautiful about this clay room is that you can literally see stories taking place right in front of you with many of these clay pieces. So now we're standing in the wood room, and in this room you get to see a variety of different examples of how people have worked with wood. And wood is really hard to work with because you're literally just like carving it, and if you make a mistake, you're done. So when you look at these pieces here, you see how intricately cut they are, how some of them are inlaid with other materials such as shell or bone and things of that sort. You get to really appreciate the craftsmanship behind this type of work, and you can still see these stories that you see throughout the entire exhibit in this space as well. So now we're standing in natural fibers here. So you're looking at different grasses and things of that nature. You have hats, you have hammocks, you have baskets, you have really tiny figurines, and all the colors that you see in them were done previous to them having done anything to them. So they dyed the fibers and then they crafted them into these beautiful designs that you see. So you just come away with like this really deep appreciation of the work that's on display. So now we're in the textile room, and in this room we get to see a number of different textiles that come from all of Latin America. Huipiles, which are women's blouses. You get to see shawls, you see wraps, dresses, all kinds of things in here. And what's really neat about these textiles, they're all woven from either cotton or some kind of animal product, and most of these have been naturally dyed. So they're using ingredients that come from the earth too, cochineal, which are like insects. They're also pomegranates, fruits, all types of things to make these dyes that you see so vibrant in all of these colors that are in all of these textiles, and they're just stunning to just look at. Now we're standing in our various section, and the various section is super unique because in this space we have a number of different things that for the most part are really rare, like this amber chess set that's right next to me. So this artist straight out cut the amber into different shades and then fit them all together to make them look like a chess set. That's just one example, but then right behind me there is a mirror, a beautiful mirror that's been crafted out of animal bone and abalone shell that they have also put together. And so these two are just some examples of what you can find in the various section, but you could also see really amazing examples of silver and gold and wax and things of that nature. So they're really just fascinating to check out and look at. So I hope you enjoyed looking at the exhibit. As you can see, there's a lot to see. There are over 800 artworks on display, which consist of over 1,200 objects individually. So there's a lot to check out. And every time you come, I guarantee you're gonna see something different, something new, and you'll be able to share something fun with the person standing next to you or even back home with your family.